Hi, welcome back to another video. What I'm going to do today is something a little bit different. I'm going to do some swatching because I haven't swatched all my Glitterbels acrylics yet. So I've got a pile in front of me, and I've also got another pile and another pile, which is probably going to be split into two. So I've got a hell of a lot to swatch. The reason why I'm going to swatch them is because when they're up on the shelves, I can't reach them. I have to use my little grabby tool. Yeah, I'm not that short. I'm actually, what, I think about 5'6", 5'7", but where the Glitterbels are, they're quite high up because they're up above my folders. So yeah, I can't reach them. So it's much easier for me just to grab the ring of swatches and just say, yeah, I want that colour and that colour, which makes life a lot easier for me. So at the same time as doing this, I'm actually going to take part in, it's called Would You Rather. So I think it started off from what I can see, Nails with Nina, and then she has passed it on and passed it on, and I know that Omnia has passed it on to, oh, who did Omnia pass it on to? Aggie. That's Unpolished by Aggie, and then Aggie has passed it on to me. So I'm going to pass it on to somebody else at the end of it. So I'm going to be answering these questions as I go. Hopefully I won't answer one twice and get confused, you know, like you do. So I always print off my little name for my swatch, and I also put it on the front of my pot so that I can easily just grab it with my grabby tool off the shelf. Makes life a lot easier for me. So we're going to get on and do, basically this is just going to be part one of some swatch videos because there's that many to swatch. I don't even know if I'm going to get through all these today, so I might put some music on over the end of it and carry on swatching once I've finished gassing. But anyway, let us get on with it. I am going to speed up the swatching bit because there is a lot, so, but obviously my talking will stay the same. Okay. Okay, let's get started on these questions. First of all, I have got 7 dogs behind me. Richard has gone to do the horses for me, so because I'm not 100% today, and yeah, all the dogs are behind me just because he's not here. So if there's any rude noises, you know where it's come from. Right, let's get started. Question 1, it says, would you rather use only nail polish or gel polish? Easy answer to that would be nail polish because I'm allergic to gel polish. I can get away with using Light Elegance. That has been specifically made for allergy sufferers, so I can use that. There is a couple of other brands that I can use, but I tend to, if I put anything on my nails, which is very rare, I tend to go for nail polish. So I do have a drawer full of nail polish at the ready. Right, number 2. Would you rather use acrylic or polygel only? Now this is a really difficult answer because I'm allergic to acrylic. I am allergic to polygel as well, but I can get away with using polygel and with my gloves on, because if you don't know, I wear barrier cream, finger cots, which are made out of cotton, and then I wear gloves. So I'm like triple protected. And believe it or not, I still break out when I use acrylic. So even though I do love acrylic, that is my first love, I'm going to have to say Polygel. If I had the choice and I couldn't ever use either one again, I would probably get rid of my acrylic if it got that bad. So, which is bizarre saying I have got the amount of acrylic I've got, believe it or not. So, and I'm just really getting into Polygel, so I'm going to say Polygel personally. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. Would you rather use only a hand file or an e-file? God, these are really difficult questions. I tend to use my e-file, and then I go on to my hand file for acrylic. But then for Polygel and hard gel, I tend to just literally go in for my hand file straight away, especially Polygel because it's too soft. And I've only got quite abrasive bits. I ought to get a softer one really, so I can use it on Polygel. But I'm going to say hand file. I am. I'm happy using my e-file, but I'm going to say hand file. I think you can get a really precise stiletto with a hand file. Next one. Would you rather use only dried flowers or stickers? Oh God, this is a bit of a... I'm going to say stickers because you've got more choice. I think with dried flowers, I think I'd end up being limited to, especially with what's on the market, because you can only get a... Did you hear the dog? Oh my God. Bo, you're so naughty. I do apologise. That was not my bum. That was Bo. Right, where were I? I'd only use stickers, I think, because, like I say, dried flowers, you are limited to size on the nail, which is small. Whereas stickers, there is a whole array of stickers out there. Would you rather have a matte or a gloss set? Easy. Gloss every day. Yeah, no problem. Though I am happy using matte. I think it boils down to whatever set I'm doing, whether I leave it matte or glossy, but for me, I like glossy. Number 6, would you rather use only glow-in-the-dark polish or colour changing? Ooh, I'd go colour changing. The reason being is I've always thought to myself, if ever I used glow-in-the-dark, I would SH1T myself if it was bright. Especially with me overnight, I'm in and out of sleep. So, knowing me, I would wake up and crap my pants basically, because I would wonder what the hell that was. I mean, even to the point where I've got glow-in-the-dark acrylics on the shelf and they glowed as well, and I thought, what the hell is that? So, yeah. That's not for me. I'll go colour changing any day. Would you rather lose a pinky or lose a thumb? Oh God, this is really easy. I have got a smashed thumb. I will show you my thumbs on camera. They look disgusting, but hey ho. They're full of scabs and bits picked on it. But I will show you my crazy thumb. So I'm going to say pinky on that, because I've already had my thumb crushed when I was about 13, 14, something like that. At school, I had my thumb shut in the hinge side of the door. Oh God, it makes me cringe when I'm talking about it. Some emergency doors to the hall. And I was talking to my friend, and I'd got my hand up the wall, leaning up the wall. Oh God, I'm going to dread saying this. And this girl ran up and shut the doors. Shut my thumb in the door. And oh my God. And it took her about 5 seconds to open it again. I just screamed. And as she opened the door, my end of my thumb was just hanging by a tiny piece of skin, and it just spurted with blood. Everybody screamed, including me. So yeah, lose a pinky any day. Don't ever touch my thumbs. Ever. Number 8, would you rather always have short or long nails? That's a really difficult one as well. I'm going to say short because I can do everything with short nails. When I have had long nails on previously, I have to get Richard to shut my zip on my jeans and my button because I am frigging useless with them on. Apart from wiping my own backside, like, I have to ask help with certain stuff with long nails on, because I don't, before when I had long nails, I don't just wear medium length ones. They were long. They were like proper long stiletto, so they were daggers. So I'm going to say short because, number 1, I like to pick my nose. And don't you tell me you ladies don't do that, because I bet you do. But I'm honest, I pick my nose, and I hate having long nails if you can't pick your nose. Drives me nuts, but I don't care. Oh dear. Right, where was I? Yeah, so I'm going to have short nails, I'm afraid. Number 9, would you rather only wear white or black nails? Black. Black any day. No question about that. I love dark colours. Number 10, would you rather always wear stiletto nails or never wear stiletto nails? See, I would have to say never wear stiletto nails, because when I did wear stiletto nails, I had to have help with certain things, like I've just said already. I love stiletto. It's my most favourite shape is stiletto. Then coffin. I love stiletto. So yeah, I would never wear stiletto. Number 11, would you rather use a broken brush or a foundation brush to apply your product? I'm going to say a broken brush because it's all according what part was broken on it. If it was like the handle what was broken, fine. If it was the bristles, you can see from my acrylic brush, which is on the screen in front of you, I am so picky and fussy about my brushes. I've got brushes what are 2 years old and they are still intact and usable. I just look after my brushes, simple as. And they're expensive to buy, so why not look after them? They get oiled, they get massaged. Yes, I'm weird. I always put oil on my little babies and I massage them back into shape. Simple, which is why it looks like it does. I love a good brush. But there's no way would you be able to use a foundation brush. That's just stupid. So I'm going to say a broken brush, because I'm sure I can magic it back to normal. Number 12, would you rather only practice on a real hand or a practice hand? Difficult one to answer again, because obviously I've done my mum's nails and Keely's, so, and I love it when they like their sets. But I'm going to say silicone hand because I know I can slap anything on it, basically. So, and Mum only has acrylic and Keely only has hard gel. So, and sometimes builder in a bottle. So I would say, yeah, silicone hand. And they don't speak back. And they don't keep moving and pulling back, and you keep pulling them forward. That drives me nuts. Question 13. Would you rather only use tips or paper forms. Oh, tips any day. Paper forms, complete ball ache. Fannying around trying to get them on properly. And yeah, not for me, I'm afraid. I do use them occasionally, like if I'm practicing and that. Or if I want to have a look at a colour of acrylic and see what it's like. But other than that, no. Don't like them. Where are we? Last question. Would you rather use press-ons or full cover tips? Ain't that the same thing? I thought that was the same thing. Press-ons are full cover tips, what you put onto your nail, aren't they? Well, I would say, if I'm going to say anything, obviously full cover tips, you'd be decorating them yourself probably. Maybe that's what the difference is. Because press-ons and full cover tips are the same. So, because the press-ons you buy out the shop are full covers. So, I would say full cover tips then, if that's what it's meaning by that question. Because I could decorate it myself then, what I would want on there. So, not that I do my nails very often. Probably Christmas and that's it. That is the end of those questions. That is 14 questions. I want to say thank you ever so much to Aggie for inviting me to do this. And I will leave the links to the other ladies what took part, and I'm going to pass mine on to Nails by Cami, so she's up next to answer the questions, so I will leave a link to Cami as well. And thank you, Aggie, for passing it to me. I'm going to leave over the rest of this the swatching. I'm not quite sure where I've got to without me looking, so because I'm just doing a voiceover. But I will speed it up anyway and pop some music on if needed. If not, then yeah, I will be back on at the end for showing you what I've done in the swatches. See you in a bit. Right, I've just had a look where I am, and I haven't got long left of the video, but I'm just showing you what I've swatched now. There was a couple of them there, like a lilac-y colour and another colour. What was bloody awful. They marbled like mad. I know some of Glitterbels do marble, so same as most companies' acrylics, but they were really bad. So I am going to give them another off camera, another good stir and swatch them again. But look at the glitter ones, they're gorgeous. Right, I am going to leave you in peace in a second, and yeah, I've got loads of other swatches coming up as well, so stay tuned folks for more, and see you next time. Bye.